Hello everyone, welcome to today's presentation. In today's presentation, we are going to tackle the following question. The area of a square is 2704 centimeters squared. What is the length of one side of the square? So to tackle this question, we will need first to sketch the square, and then using the formula of calculating the area of the square, find the length of one of the sides of the square. So we sketch the square as follows. And then let us assume that each of the side is equal to x centimeters. So we know that the area of the square is given by length times width. So we have our area equals to 2704 centimeters squared equal to, our length is equal to x multiplied by x. So this gives us the expression for finding the area as equal to 2704 centimeters squared equals to x squared. So to find the value of x, we will be expected to find the square root on both sides. So we find the square root here and we find the square root on this end. So the square root of x squared is x, and then the square root of 2704 centimeters squared will be obtained by, we can do it on the side here. So we have the square root of 2704. So we ask ourselves, which is that number that if squared, it will be, the product will be close to 27. So we need to split this number into pairs. So we have the first value as 27 and the last pair as 04. So we ask ourselves, which is that number if squared gives us a number close to 27. So we have 5, which if you multiply by 5 gives us 25, and when you find the difference, the remainder here is 2. And then the next step is to drop the next pair. So we have to drop 0 and we have to drop 4, so that we get our new value as 204. Then the next thing would be to double the number that we have at the numerator. So here we have 5 multiplied by 2, 5 multiplied by 2, this gives us 10. So once we have that new number, so we have 10, then we ask ourselves, which is that number which if we add it to the divisor here and then have it added on the new number that we have created, then multiply it by the new number, we will get a number close to 204. So the easiest way to tackle this is to look at the last digit and check what are those two numbers that if you multiply them, they will give you a number 4. So we have two numbers, if they are squared, gives us the result as 4. So we have 2 multiplied by 2, this gives us 4 as the last digit, and we have 8 multiplied by 8 gives us 64 with 4 at the rear end. However, if we create new number with the first prefix as 10 and then add 2 at the end, then multiply the entire number by 2, this will give us 4, then we have 0, and then we have 2. However, if we create a new number with 8 at the ones digit position, multiply by 8 here, we will get 4 carries 6, and then we have 6 here. 8 times 0 is 0 plus 6 gives us 6, and then 1 times 8 gives us 8. So this means that 864 is way too high than 204. So the remaining number that we need to use is 2. So we put here 2 multiplied by the new number that we will create here. So we have 2 multiplied by 102, this gives us 204. So we subtract here by 204, find the difference, and the number is gone. So we have 3 dots there. So the square root of 2704 centimeters squared becomes 52 centimeters. Therefore, the length of one of the sides is equal to 52 centimeters. This brings us to the end of our presentation today. Looking forward to seeing you in our next presentation. Thank you.